And we're here. Uh, for those of you that don't know, and I'm sure there's nobody on this stream that doesn't know, but Rick Halber passed away Friday at the age of 65. Uh, I'm not going to go into a lot about Rick Halber tonight because, yeah, I agree, Tater. Because tomorrow night, Jim Boyd on Above and Beyond Drone is going to be doing uh, a big show about Rick Halber. But we're going to discuss some things that are coming up, some things that are being put into place with Matt from Northwest Drone Productions. And let's just get right into it, and let's bring in my co-host, the man with a golden voice and a fuzzy face. Let's bring him in first. Not you, Art. You're coming in next.
Yeah, Art's got the fuzzy face now, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he does. It could be confusing. So, anyways, yeah, I want to thank the Rick Halber family because that photo of him actually came off of the video that they did. And if you guys haven't seen it, you need to go see it. So, uh, now let's bring in my other gentleman that I co-host with, none other the diminutive fellow with a large voice.
Yeah.
Oh, finally
Great
he
to
says
be
something.
here.
Yeah. But and we have a couple guests we're going to be bringing in, and
Awesome.
double check to make sure that nobody else is back there. And let's bring in the first one that was here tonight and to do a mic check and everything. And let's bring him in. And he hasn't been here for a while. Hey, Tater.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Howdy,
Good to
Tater.
see everybody. Hello, hey. I had to get a napkin there. That taps gets me every time, man.
Oh, it kills me. It was hard. That was a hard one to put together. Just that 1 minute clip was really hard for me to do, and I'd watched it enough that I finally got over the tearing up part, but it still kind of chokes you up. Taps always does. So,
yes, sir.
And let's bring in our next guest. Hello, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Hello, Lloyd, Mel,
hey, long time no speak.
Mark.
How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Man, I could be better, but I'm here. So hey, any day I'm vertical
and
is a good day.
Hater, so sorry for the loss of your father-in-law. I know that's hard.
Yeah.
You know,
it's rough, man.
It is. It's just a hard thing. The only guy in the group can fly himself on his drone instead of expensive airline tickets. Oh, that one's definitely worth showing.
That is definitely worth showing. Way to go, Hot Rod.
Well done. So, hey, let me go through real quick before we get started, rather than waiting later on. I'm going to welcome Drone Shots, Mr. JRC's, Steve Carpenter, Tater. You're both here. Art, you're here. Half you guys are in the panel tonight. Let's see, we got Jody and Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk, and of course Hot Rod in Daytona. So, and we'll hide that and pull that off. So, anyways, as I said in my kind of opening, thank you, Mel, for putting that up there. But I was able to download that and get that one little segment that I wanted because I'm going to do something longer, but there's so many of them out there, and I want to make sure when I do it for, so that people know it, comes from my heart, and I want them to know that. I was very fortunate last Monday's show. We were all talking, and everybody was saying they hadn't heard from Rick. They couldn't get hold of him. They've been trying since the weekend. And so I was determined after the show that I was going to reach out to anybody and everybody I could find. And I just kept posting, and finally his sister was kind enough to reach me on Wednesday and told me that he was in the hospital. And so I reached out and told a few people, and Steve and I talked about it. Told Steve, I let him know as soon as I found out anything else, because she said the same thing. She'd let me know when his doctor let them know. But they said he already had a long hill struggle. So Steve and I kind of talked about it and thought he's probably not going to make it this time. But and he didn't. She contacted me. As a matter of fact, she was still with him when which I thought was just phenomenal of her that she reached out to me to let me know that we'd lost Rick. And of course, I've been joking. I told Steve about this already, but it's like, telephone, telegraph, tell a Steve, who tell a Chris. He told Chris Hope, and after that, the rest of the world knew.
Right. Hey, man, that's the communications department.
Well, let's admit it. Us drone people are a bunch of gossips.
Yeah, we
Speak for yourselves.
Well, I can't speak as a droner myself because I'm just a vlogger.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What a scapegoat.
Yeah.
That's what my story, and I'm sticking to it, okay?
Put it on.
Exit stage left.
Yeah, I have to be extra nice tonight because my lovely bride is actually, and I can see her, she's actually in there watching the show. So I got to
Hey, Miss Judy.
Hi, Judy.
Hi, Judy.
Hey, Judy.
We love you.
You see about 3 seconds, they're like, okay. There's about 3 to 5 seconds. Oh, she just looked over it. She's waving back at everybody. So, but yeah. Yes, Angela, I agree. And welcome, Angela. As I said, I don't want to go into a lot of stories about Rick tonight because I kind of want to save some of what I have to say about that. And I know all of you. I don't, because, and I need to check, see if he still hadn't showed up. But Jim Boyd is having a kind of he's asking everybody that knew Rick to come into his show tomorrow. I come.
Right.
At least in the chat and share stories on the chat and, your best things, talking about his generosity, which we've all talked about before. I talked about it on Rodney Bell's show Saturday morning. I've lost track. God. Friday, Saturday was a blur for me. I've lost, I don't know. I haven't been making the rounds on the talk shows much lately, but well, this weekend's been a whirlwind. So
I think you stayed up almost 24 hours down that one stream. We were on Adrian's stream, wasn't it?
Well,
Right.
I had been on, before I was on Adrian's that morning, I'd been on Rodney Bell and Adrian was on there and he was whinging that I never come to his show.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I took a little bit of a nap in between the two.
Okay, good.
And, yeah, because, but I'd already been up since like noon on Friday and I got the notice. It was sitting there waiting for me. He'd passed away about 11:30 my time, which was 9:30 Pacific.
Damn.
And so I just started reaching out and so kind of took care of that. But anyways, so Mel, what do you got going on with you?
Well, I got a couple of projects I've been toying with. One I released a video on last night. A 27-inch 12-volt powered field monitor.
I saw that hack.
That just worked out way better than I anticipated.
Right.
Didn't show up in the video anywhere near as good as I'd hoped because, well, the drone had an ND8 filter on it, so that made everything look dark. And then the Osmo Action, I could almost get a good angle where it would pick up the video on that screen, but not quite,
Yeah.
But standing there looking at it was just about looking at your monitor on your desktop. I mean, it was bright and viewable, and
So it was bright enough and viewable enough to
oh yeah, and if I use the controls to adjust the brightness up a little bit, it'd make it even better.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
And so I was surprised that it actually worked on the 12-volt supply from the car because it requires a 14-volt input.
Did you see how long it would last? How long do you reckon it would have lasted?
Off of my car battery with the engine off?
Yeah, with the engine off, if if you just carried the
to the
battery.
point to where the battery was dead or the car wouldn't start.
One of those two, yeah.
Two sides there.
Oh, that's true.
Because both occurred.
Probably a couple hours.
Okay, well that's good.
Well, see that my car battery is a 900 cranking amp battery, so
Yeah, I figured he was a light cranking amp guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, old truck drivers, we like our cranking amps,
That's
you know.
dang right. Those cold
But
cranking amps.
Allrod said that would only work with a matte screen, and he's but most of these LCDs
would only work what?
LED with a
Oh.
matte
Oh, yeah.
finish screen.
That's right.
There are some that like my second monitor over here, it's got a high gloss.
Yeah.
It's an
Well,
LCD
well,
too.
That would
Lloyd,
make it
I
hard
hate
to
to
see in the
interrupt you,
sunlight.
but somebody just sent me a text that they're in the green room.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, Ron.
Oh,
I just
Ron's
checked.
gone to hell in a handbag now.
Hey, Ron, you ain't been there that long because I just checked a few minutes ago. We've only been on air, I don't know, a couple minutes.
Yeah, I know.
What is all that noise?
I don't know.
Wow.
I think it's
Ron?
Ron. He's got his mic
Oh.
bumping.
Oh,
Oh, maybe that thing's sensitive. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
you're
just
hot.
bought the darn thing.
You're hot.
you
Yeah,
just
I
bought
see.
that?
You're hot, and
It's way over modulated.
you need to up
Okay,
your
hold on.
stator.
Oh,
Yeah,
how's that, guys?
Getting
a
better.
little lower, getting better.
A little lower?
Get,
What do you think?
Better?
Okay, talk some more.
All right, let me try this automatic adjust my mic volume. All right, let me know how that
That's
is.
a whole lot
Oh,
better.
A lot
that's-
better, a lot better.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yep.
Yeah, that took all the muffly type noise out of the background.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's actually really
See-
good.
yeah. Ron, what you got to do is you got to buy. You got to spend more than $3 at Walgreens when you buy your headset.
I actually went to the AT&T store and actually spent $25 on this
Oh.
thing.
Yeah, well, there again,
Big
maybe you
spender.
should have gone and got the ones at Walgreens.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
clear. It's sharp. It's very clear.
It's sharp, yeah. It's
It is.
once you adjusted it, was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even price that monitor, Hot Rod. I don't even know if you can still buy that particular Samsung anymore. But, I mean, I was looking at 12 and 14 volt, 19 volt DC input monitors at the pawn shops because I wanted to see what other kind of things just might be available that you might could buy
Yeah.
for $10 or $20, you know. But you're right. I mean, it's not a whole lot different probably than the 7-inch 2200 in price.
Whoop.
But when you go from 7-inch or what's a cell phone, 4-inch or a 9-inch tablet to a 27-inch screen,
Yeah,
that's where you're getting your
right,
real
right,
estate
right.
makes a difference.
Well, Mel, have you thought about just using, a 12 volt to 110 volt converter and just putting a regular monitor out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
Jim does that, but he has it set up in the back of his truck when he's there, and unbelievably clear.
depending on the inverter that you use, an inverter draws an awful lot of 12 volt power to create the 110 power. If you just draw 12 volt power, it's like a tenth of the power draw off the battery. It's a huge difference.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
I saw a guy who hacked an actual power supply out of a computer to do that.
Yeah.
The other
Yeah.
way. So yeah,
Yep.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, because all that is a 110
So 12
input to some 12 volt outputs, some 5 volt outputs.
Mhm.
You know, there's different outputs on different
Yeah.
plugs on a power supply. So it's the same thing. The charger from an RV, an old charger that
Oh yeah.
gets plugged into the 110 supply line that charges the 12 volt batteries in the travel trailer.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's just a 12 volt output power supply.
Yeah.
It's a power inverter, you know, that takes
Right.
DC power and inverts it to 110.
DC, yeah.
Or yeah, an inverter does that. A converter does the
Yeah.
which is the other way.
does the 110 to 12 volt. Yeah,
Right.
but
Is that
if
a
you-
landing mat behind you there, Mel?
it is
That is
if you
bad
use
to
a
the bone.
12 volt supply with a 12 volt monitor, then your draw is way lower. Your supply, your battery supply would last much longer. In fact, I'm thinking that monitor will run 2 to 3 hours off of a pair of 7.2 volt nickel metal hydride RC car batteries.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Then it would be 100%. I could take it out in the trees if I wanted to.
You sure could.
Yeah.
Which is why I put Dean's plugs on it, so I can hook batteries to it and power it that way.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, I like doing that kind of stuff.
Cool. So
And I'm
Art,
working
let's move on to
another
you.
one.
Answer. That is Mel. That is a landing pad, right?
Yes,
Back
it
there
is.
behind it?
I told Tater it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
pretty
all right.
cool, man.
Are you still selling those, or going to sell those, or not?
Well, if anybody wants to buy them, I got them.
Okay.
Hey,
All right.
Cool.
Uh-oh, we
Oh,
lost
yeah.
Ron.
Uh-oh.
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 you got
Maybe
those up
he'll
on
come
your
back.
store, Mel?
I think he got
What
bored.
is that? Tater?
You got that
You
on your
knocked-
store?
Not yet.
Okay.
You knocked on that landing mat and it disappeared.
Yeah, I know. We lost
You
Ron.
knocked
I knocked Ron
Oh,
right
there
out of
he
the
is.
stream, huh?
There he comes back.
There you go,
There
Ron.
he is. Welcome back, Ron.
Yeah.
Oh, now you got to fix your mic again.
I shouldn't.
Oh,
No,
maybe.
you're
that's-
Oh, there you go. You sound good.
it's
Just
hot,
don't pound
man,
on your
yeah.
chest a lot. You'll be
Yeah.
okay.
As long as I don't move.
That thing is sensitive.
Breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Good mic.
There you go. Anyways. So, Art. So what's the weather
Yes.
like up there?
Well, it is mostly sunny today. Finally got the parking lot cleared out, and I was able to get my car out and drive around a bit. And I got another video up that I will release tomorrow, and it's to show you how much snow we got here in this area.
I thought they was gonna have to call the National Guard, man. It looked like y'all got so much snow.
Oh, yeah.
I was afraid with what they were calling for, anywhere from 2 to 4 feet. And I'm like, poor Art, man. He steps outside, we'll lose
Yeah.
him.
You were going to lose it.
Yeah. Art have changed from a comedian to magician. Watch this, y'all. Boom. Gone.
Watch me disappear.
You need to put
Art,
one of those
you
flags off of the back of
Flags,
the dune buggy
that's
on
what
his,
I
was-
on
Yeah.
his pants.
There you go.
Attach it to your walking crutches so that if you go out in the snow, nobody loses you.
Yeah, we got about 20 inches of snow here.
Yeah,
Man,
I know.
Is that all you got?
Wait.
20 inches? Is that all you
27
got? 20 inches?
Of snow.
Well, that's good. That was only waist
That's
high.
what
Tony,
she
man.
said.
And
I know, the
here we
picture-
go.
Well,
picture
you
you-
started it, Lloyd, because you
I
clarified
know.
it. You know.
Yeah.
The pictures that
Hey.
Sean Oz posted, that was some snow. That
Yeah.
was definitely some snow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's up in those mountains, though. That's his
Yeah.
fault for living up there.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
could have been. He could have stayed in Texas, where they don't have that kind of problems.
Well, I
No,
don't know.
he
Well,
had.
you might.
Well,
Chris Hope may
That's
beg
true.
to differ with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is true.
Right? Right?
Oh, we had our
Brian,
share this winter
did you
too. So yeah.
Hey, the alligators here was frozen with just their snout right out of the sun.
Gator sickles.
Yeah.
Mm,
You think it's a knee, a cypress knee, but it's really not.
It just bites back.
Yeah.
We have Marcel off-axis FTV Robert and Matt Gunduff has joined us. Of course, Angela, I cannot forget her, or Bob Casey and Tammy. So,
Hey, Tammy.
oh,
Tammy.
Did anybody?
so
I
go
was,
ahead.
I was going to say, how many people stayed for the Adrian show that lasted forever? Man, that was one of those shows where everybody was in the zone.
That was close to 4 hours, I think, that show.
Oh, that was the best time ever, man. That was so much fun.
Was that guy, L. Smeghead?
Oh,
El
did
Smeghead.
y'all go on his stream after that? 'Cause
No.
He was like this.
Well,
Yeah.
he hit the floor.
Oh, he did hit the floor? 'Cause
Oh,
I
yeah.
kept saying, go to bed, go to bed. He need to
Yeah.
go to bed.
Apparently,
He was
hammered.
Yeah, he was beyond hammered.
he was halfway through that bottle of rum before the show ever started.
That navy blue rum or navy rum.
Navy
or
blue
whatever.
rum, yeah,
Yeah.
navy, yeah.
It sunk his ship, man.
Tater, he took his laptop down with him, and you saw the whole fall because the laptop went. Go back and watch the stream. And he goes down, and it followed him all the way down until he's on the ground, and then he's standing there
Oh
going,
man,
oh.
See, I missed that.
Oh.
I got off before
I'm
because
falling.
How do you call 911 in England? He's somewhere in England. I don't know where he's at, but y'all need to get to him.
I think he lives in Guernsey, one of
Guernsey?
the islands off
No.
the coast.
it's who was it? Well, Hater, you were on there when I was because that's why I
Yeah.
asked you to be on the show. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. We were on.
Me and
You stayed on,
Sunrise
and I went ahead and
was staying on the El Smeghead show, and he's like, "Man, you think he's all right, Tater?" And I was like, "I don't know, man. I don't think he looks too good." And then he kept talking about Debbie Gibson, and then he'd just zone out. I mean, it was crazy. And then we're both typing in all caps, "Get your ass into bed now." It's just probably couldn't read.
yeah, he probably couldn't. He was pretty hammered when I left, and yeah, because we were talking about he's from Birmingham, and we were talking about how, yeah,
Right.
That's right,
Yeah.
Birmingham. They say
he's
it's
from Birmingham.
He's from
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Yes,
Yeah, in
And-
fact, we brought his show on to Adrian's stream. We started
heck
playing
yeah,
it
that's the way to go, man. That was so funny.
because it was like. But the best part is after he fell, Lon Denard is in there and he's rocking back and forth in his chair, and Lon pulls a Lloyd right off the chair. He
Oh,
goes
right
up
off the
and
chair.
down.
Oh, no way. Did he really?
I missed that too.
I was just
Because-
waiting for that to happen. I was like, well, he must know about where the stopping point is because he's
I would have loved to have seen that because I'd have given him so much crap.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know it now, so it's never too late.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I told
Next time I see him in the
told-
chat, ask him, "Hey, is your chair anchored down?"
I
See if
told
he's-
Sunrise, he goes, "Are we still broadcasting it or something?" Or he said, "Am I still streaming?" And I'm like, "Yeah, this is internet gold right here, baby."
Wait for Sunrise Media to get a hold of that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
The
Yeah.
remix is gonna be awesome, man.
Chris was watching it during the whole time it was happening.
Oh my god, that was funny.
Yeah.
He'd be
Yeah, that's one thing I'll say, Chris. You make some outstanding videos and I went back and listened to his Ready Set Drone theme song, and it was,
Oh
good.
yeah.
it was fantastic. It really was. It really
Hey,
was.
dude's a pro, man. He's a pro.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's snowing. Oh my God, it's snowing.
Yeah. I think I got that video here somewhere.
Hey, did you hear
Yeah.
whenever Smeghead was sneezing, it sounded like Donald Duck?
I missed that one.
Clean yourself up, Mel. What'd you do? Spill all over yourself?
Damn near, by God. 10 seconds sooner, and it would have been all over the monitor and keyboard and everything.
Oh, I don't need Mel trying to come kick my ass.
Tater,
Yeah.
if I come down there, ain't gonna be no try about it, son.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to run fast and hope the gas in the truck slow.
You wouldn't have to run very fast, I tell you.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh my
Chris
God.
says he has it, but he would You would feel bad about remixing it.
Hey, if you mix that sneeze in, that would be just killer, man. That would be awesome.
Well, now yours is on air, so
Yeah.
you know
That was pretty good.
We can use yours. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I didn't know what that was at first, and then
By the way,
realized
you
it
know,
was
I got hairy legs.
Oh Lord! Hide your kids. Everybody, hide your kids.
You know, I gotta honestly say something here. It sends cold chills down the back of my neck when I hear that voice. But when I brag about his hairy legs, it just makes my whole brain want to shut down.
Hey, you know the thing. You know how it goes.
Yeah, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Howdy,
Hey,
Chris.
Hey,
Hello, Chris.
What's up, man?
Chris is in the house.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, you're not
Good to see you,
drying
Tater. You
clothes
all right,
today,
bud?
Chris?
Do what? Art?
You're not drying clothes today?
No, I know you was monitoring my background last night, so I'd make sure to keep it quiet tonight.
Hey, where'd you get Rush Limbaugh's microphone from? Did he will that to you or something?
Oh, yeah.
The golden
I'm
mic?
connected.
Okay.
Hey,
I need to call
you gotta
him.
watch Art's Place
You're connected,
every
all right.
Sunday.
But here's the thing.
Art's plugged in all right.
Rush Limbaugh's is about like this. You know, it's a huge golden microphone. Art
Oh,
got
God.
the he got the child version.
Mini me version.
The tater tot version.
Yeah, there you
The
go.
tater tot version.
The travel
That's what she
size.
said.
Angela, check your text message.
Oh my goodness, that was hilarious.
Yeah. Well done, Chris.
Yeah.
Won't cheese on them tater tots.
I tell you what, I like mustard on them biscuits there.
Mustard on them bacon, cheese on them French fries.
Yeah, French fried potatoes.
I like them French fried potatoes.
Ron, I must say your mic sounds excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good mic, man.
Oh,
need to
good.
Hang on to that.
As long as I don't move, and that could be this big bulky sweatshirt, you know. It's brushing up against.
You got that chest boat out. just left the weight room.
Yeah. Hey, did you guys all hear that Matt North, if you can, within the next 2 days, try and get your droney shot to him?
But he's going to give us 2 weeks.
No, he wants it like PDQ.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So it's Northeast Drone Productions at gmail.com. Isn't that right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And
everybody out there, 10-second droney.
What he's trying to make sure you do is, if you can, put a lettering, your title in there, like your channel name or your name and where you're from.
Okay.
So it shows up in the video.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Does he want us to
Relay
put
over
that
the
on our
droney.
video, or just send him a message and say where it?
No,
On the video.
he wants it on the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do that.
For the
That's
whole
good.
time.
It's good that he
For the whole-
clarified it. I'll go back and modify the posting then.
Yeah.
For the whole video, or just at the beginning, or somewhere in it.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Yeah.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
You know.
I
It's
can't do
more
a
than-
30-second droney. It's gonna be about a 10 or 15.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
He wanted Jim like 15 seconds?
Yeah, it's just the spirit of where it's all from, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the droney default shot is 10 seconds long.
Yeah.
I think they were talking about that.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I don't even know if my batteries are charged right now. They've been charging so long. So I'm going to go back and get one of my favorite clips in, edit that, and send the 10-second video, because
That'd be fine. That'd be excellent.
because it's about all the people that know or knew Rick, and that's what this is about. So,
Yeah.
like that one today, I actually got that shot of the thanks to Steve and Jim, they're the ones who told me where I could get that shot of him in the Navy uniform. I knew I'd seen it, but I went through everybody's files. I forgot to look at Rick Halber's videos, and that was one his family put up. So I was able to get that to put in the put in my opening shot because I just wanted to do an opening shot dedicated to Rick. Tomorrow, down there in the corner, that corner, way down there. But this guy, let's see. This guy, right
Jim
here.
Boyd. Oh, that guy right
Yeah.
His name starts with J.
I know it's Jim Boyd. Love and Beyond Drones, by the way. Anyways,
Best mustache on the internet.
yeah, he's going to do what? Oh, best porn mustache.
Best mustache,
Yeah, the famous porn mustache. You'll be doing a show tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern time, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And it's going to be dedicated to Rodney. We're going to be talking about his generosity.
Yeah.
To Rick, you mean? You said,
Rodney's good too, but we
To Rick.
I do that all the time.
Good catch.
Oh my God.
Well, let me tell you the tater tip of the day, or the tater quote of the day, goes right with what you just said. It's called deja vu. Deja vu, and the meaning is, this is you've heard this shit before. It's deja vu.
Deja vu. Yeah. I do that all the time. I'll say Rodney when I mean Rick, and Rick when I mean Rodney. So Rick Halber, we're doing. Rodney's still alive, folks. That wasn't breaking news. Rodney's still good. He was.
yeah. He was this morning. I talked to him this morning.
Did you? Okay. Thank God.
He's still kicking.
And if something happens, God forbid, it is not my fault for saying the wrong name.
Yeah.
I won't take the blame on that.
No Louisiana mojo on that.
Yeah, exactly. So
I missed the hairy legs comment. What was the hairy legs about there, Mark?
well, let's see if I can do it again. Let's see. Where is it?
And by the way, I got hairy legs.
That's what started it. Mel says that sends a chill down his spine every time he hears that. It's like,
Who is that, Mel?
It's Biden.
Joe,
Biden.
that's Daddy Joe.
That's Uncle
Yeah.
Joe, buddy. Uncle
that is
Joe.
our president.
Come on, man.
Why is he telling me about his hairy legs?
Because he was talking about when he was in the swimming pool with the kids, they'd come up and rub themselves against his legs, and he really enjoyed it. And
Jesus.
by the way, I've got
Okay.
hairy legs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Too much information. Look at Chris.
I know. This is
Queen
the
Anne,
guy, and he said this crap on the campaign trail, and he's our president. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I may lose half my subscribers tonight, but that's just.
He ain't my
Come on, man.
he ain't my pedophile. Hey, Lloyd,
Yeah.
look at that.
Look at what?
Well, I found.
Bottom of your screen.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! Hey, I'm sorry, Jim. You've just been dethroned, sir.
Look at the nipples.
That's Jim when he was younger.
Yeah, that was Jim a few years back.
Even his nipples have eyebrows.
Mighty proud of that picture. He is.
Maybe that's those eyebrows. Maybe that's actually Billy Kyle.
Yeah, that's true.
Tell you
And they
what,
look surprised.
that's something you can't unsee, guys. I'm sorry.
Surprisingly enough, it really does look like Jim Boyd about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Can you
Are you
imagine
sure that's not
opening
you,
up
Jim?
your shirt, your button-down shirt, you open it up in front of a girl, and it just keeps going? No.
Grant's
I would
going,
do that.
oh, my eyes.
I'd do that with a GoPro just to see the reaction. Just film me.
That gives a whole new meaning to the word "let your hair down."
Yeah, that's going around.
Mr. JRC says, I left for a few seconds and Jim and Chris showed up. The All-Star Cat. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And it's a good show tonight.
Got the celebs in the house.
That's
Well,
right.
How you doing?
You're supposed to have a female guest too, but I don't guess
Oh.
she's going to come on for you.
Uh-oh.
I am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to surprise you with one more slot with a female, but I guess she chickened out.
I guess
Angela?
so. Good.
I got
Oh.
money. Nobody will take it though. Dang it!
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I went to
I'm
get
so
some
glad.
change.
Chris, how you doing?
I'm all
Yeah.
right.
How's since yesterday?
I had 2 stones today.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's becoming a Saturday, Sunday, Monday occurrence. That's 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
You got kidney
And
stones?
when you talk,
Yeah.
All right.
Multiple.
What you need
Multiple.
is what's called Chaca Piedra. I'll put it in the chat. And it's a little tincture you buy, and you put about 60 drops in water. I think that's how you spell it. But it's supposed to help soften up the stones so you can pass them. Get you some Flomax.
I got some Flomax at the ER Saturday night.
Mm-hmm. And that'll. I had a 6 millimeter, and then I had 4 to 5 millimeter ones behind that one.
You know what I learned, Chris, when I had them 3-4 months ago, and Jim saw this. Depending on I guess your diet, there's 3 different types of stones.
Yeah.
And the nasty ones, which I think is the one I had, has the little spurs on them.
Yeah, those are.
And it actually caused bruising in my right flank. You could actually see big black and blue marks on my back.
Oh man,
They
yeah.
look like
God.
that's
stickums.
because they're holding on and going, I'm not going out yet. All the way down. Yeah.
I had that one yesterday afternoon.
Backstage, Lloyd.
Oh,
You had one of them,
You what?
Chris?
Oh,
Yeah, I had 6 yesterday,
Jesus.
1 Saturday,
You're
and 2
like a
today.
pea shooter.
You get the little straining cup there. You can catch them.
I'm done with the cup.
Yeah, that's
What's the
true.
point?
Yeah. Well, if they already know what they are, you're good. They did the electro thing on mine. They
Electro
Sound
thing?
waves?
Yeah,
Sound
well,
waves? Break 'em up?
they put you on this table that has a rubber bladder on it, and they fill it up with warm water on whatever side they're going to do it
Don't say bladder.
or whatever, and then they fill it up and cock you on one side there, and then they start.
Don't say cock.
Bladder and cock in the same sentence.
Yeah, they-
Hey, man.
When talking about gallstones.
yeah.
Oh, kidney stones. Kidney stones.
Kidney stones.
continue, Tate. Here,
I
let's-
don't guess
It
you. I don't
probably
guess you
sounds
say.
like a pinball machine in his
No,
bathroom.
it looks like a
Pew, pew,
dead
pew, pew.
looks like one of those footage you see on those gun cams. Just
What'd you do today, son? Well, Pa went out behind the bar and take a leak, shot the dog.
oh
Chris,
man.
Chris, did they hurt? Passing them? Oh, yeah?
Saturday put me in the ER for about 4 hours. Throwing up, in severe pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad, man.
Well, Chris, I hate to say this, but man, you've had a hell of a crappy year already. You know,
Yeah.
Been a bad run.
When they start recognizing you at the ER and you walk in, it's a bad deal.
Yeah, that is bad.
yeah. Oh, see, you're back with us, Mr. Hope.
yeah. Jim, I told him screw the morphine, go with Dilaudid.
That's what I
Yeah.
use. Dilaudid.
Yeah.
White stuff.
Yeah.
Mm,
They used
Yeah.
to use that all the time. It used to be a first liner.
yeah.
A lot of good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Demerol,
Yeah.
that Demerol and Finagrin's what they give me, Ron.
Demerol's pretty
Finnegan's
good.
just as good.
Yeah.
Then a shot of morphine to knock it all off. Hey, Matt, Okie Productions, Millennial.
Yeah.
Oh,
sure is.
we got our millennial in
How are
here.
you?
It's good to see you, Matt.
Were you nauseous? That's what the Finnegan's for.
Yes, I was throwing up, Jim. I hurt so bad.
Oh,
Mm.
man.
I've heard
Wow.
them.
Knocked out,
I've heard
too.
them are bad news. I never had.
Knock on wood, I've had one tiny one a long time ago, and it just was. Actually, I didn't even know I had it until I passed it, and that's when Oh
It's when you
my
shot the
God!
dog.
Yeah.
That's what I was afraid of and then they took a week to send me for the CAT scan. You remember that, Ron?
Mm-hmm.
I was getting the shooting pains on the left side, and then went to the right side. And I'm checking my back because Ron showed me his back, and it was red. And I'm like, holy Christ. So I'm in the mirror trying to look at my own back. And
I feel bad, man. I had those stones for a week. And then when I went in there, they did the CAT scan, and then they come back. The doctor's waiting, and I'm just like, I hadn't slept in a week, man. I'm miserable.
Yeah.
And then this guy come in there, and he goes, first thing he said was, man, you must have some big gonads to go through that much pain. And I'm like, just give me something to fix it.
Yeah.
Don't they still use the sonic tub?
That's what
I mean.
Well, that's what
30 years ago, my mother-in-law had some, and they put her in a tub and bombarded it with sonic.
Yeah, that's what
sound
this table
waves.
was.
Yeah,
And the water is supposed to.
That's for the big ones that they know they can't pass, or that's going to cause too much damage.
Yeah.
And
did you see the one?
They'll determine that with the CT.
Well, why don't they do that for all of them? I mean, if it'll fix it, why don't they do it?
Yeah.
They want Mother Nature to work its course, Mel.
Yeah, and just figure you got big gonads.
You don't want that vibrating deal. You don't
they
want
want to see
that
how
sonic
tough
thing
you are.
pulsing your kidneys and stuff.
Yeah.
I was going to say they probably don't want to beat up on your kidneys too bad.
Yeah.
We were laughing at one of Matt. Matt kept his. He's got Matt Norton. He's got one. Remember that, Ron? He showed us.
That don't surprise me one bit.
The damn thing is huge. Yeah. I'm like, that went through there? No.
They say it's like the male version of giving birth, and if that's the case, I'd be like a typical woman. Yeah. Don't touch me.
And tonight's kidney update is brought to you by.
Matt needs to give that damn thing a birth certificate.
Yeah. It had teeth on it, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. And it came out with a mustache.
Oh, God.
It was big.
That's your stone.
It was big.
Looks just like it.
Well, I'll tell you, if I peed that, I'd be proud of it, too.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Well, I tell you, my youngest son, I feel sorry for him because he was about 38. Yeah, he's about 38, and he went in. He'd never had an ultrasound of his abdominal area. And he went in. He was having some problem. They decided they needed an ultrasound. And they said, so how long ago did you lose your kidney? What? They said, how long you been without that one kidney? He says, you better be looking for it because I got 2 kidneys. And they looked around and said, no, you don't.
Man, he only had one kidney the whole time.
He only had, and he has kidney stones. So when he has kidney stones,
Wow.
Yeah, he was 38 before. We never knew it. There'd never been a need for an ultrasound, and he's lived with it. His one kidney is larger than your average kidney, but because it has to do the work of 2. But
it's an adult knee.
I've heard of that. Like the other one's like the size of a pea or something. It's real small.
Well,
check your messenger, Lloyd. I sent you a picture of what I got yesterday. If anybody's interested, people are always curious.
Oh yeah, I went through there and then went to the urologist, and I was drinking Coke Zeros like crazy all the time, and tea and stuff like that, and I haven't had a carbonated like a Coca-Cola type product since.
Yeah,
that's that acidic type.
Yeah,
because they said that
citric acid in it.
I think coffee's bad for him too.
Yep.
That's why
I went to decaf.
That's what happened to me back in January. I went acidic. My system went acidic, and the gout was caused from the problem in January, and this is caused from the problem in January.
Just for you guys,
interesting.
Those
all them black
kidney stones.
All them black specks in that cup are kidney stones.
That one looks like about the size of a pea there.
That one hurt.
Yeah.
That's Chris Jr.
I see. It'll
He's
grow a
zoomed in
beard
on it,
soon.
He's got a beard.
Yeah. Don't wait for a beard.
When it starts shooting around the bowl and you're waiting for it to hit the bottom and stop.
Oh man, I just know the only thing I said was, please, I don't want the roto rooter. Whatever you do, don't do the roto rooter, please.
Okay. I got to take my headset off now for a minute so I can take a drink of coffee.
Doesn't want to snort it.
Yeah, so about a 10 to 15 second droning. Is that what I'm hearing, Ron?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I found the spot I want to go to Wednesday morning. Unfortunately, it's not going to look this green, but this is one of my more favorite spots in the Black Hills. It's a place called Sylvan Lake. It's got these gigantic rock formations all around there. And that's where I'm going to go do mine Wednesday when I get home. So.
Cool.
You got the best scenery in the country, man.
It's beautiful here.
So beautiful.
I disagree. I have the best. They're building on every square inch. This is the best, probably the best. People keep moving here for some damn reason.
Hey, it's because they got old people, man.
It's because of all the mosquitoes. It's all the mosquitoes.
Yeah, they move there for the mosquitoes. Actually, it's because of scenes like that he has is the reason why I hate this man so much. I don't know why I even invite him on my damn show.
And he gets to ride around in a helicopter all day. A really
I know.
fast helicopter. Damn it.
Yeah. It's just like.
Then I get paid for it.
And he gets to wear the suit and the whole 9 yards, man. What the hell?
Ron, this is for you.
Yep.
This is shoot off the big fish.
Yeah.
Got a bad to the bone Harley.
Yep.
Yeah, when I talk about all you different people, because Judy has problems keeping track of everybody, because so I have to say, she says, "Now who's Ron?" I said, "The guy in the helicopter." She says, "Oh, I've seen him. Yeah, I like him."
Well, that's good. She knows how to shoot. I'm glad I'm on her good side.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure does.
Yeah.
It's all uphill from here, the rest of the guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
In the snow, barefooted both ways.
Yep.
Uphill.
The rooters and Walker. Walker School uphill.
I was going to try to get down to the harbor today to do take the drone for the drone shot down there at the harbor, and it's been raining all day long here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, that means 2 days from now it'll be snowing all day long at Art's place.
Yep.
And mine.
Yeah.
Well, 3 days it'll be snowing in
down
Oklahoma.
in Florida by then.
That's actually good to hear, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Rain in California.
Yeah.
That's smog out.
For once, I'm glad to be up in North Dakota. We haven't got so much as a flake out there, but down home in Rapid City, we got over a foot so far.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Man, we had snow for a week and couldn't get rid of it fast enough.
Well, that's what it was around here.
It looked like people was in the bumper cars at the fair.
Yeah.
I was talking to Ron one day, and you were on your iPad, Ron.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that.
All of a sudden, and I knew that from when I was there, but out of nowhere, it just starts hailing golf balls.
Yep.
So I ran out to the front door and opened up the door and showed Jim.
I'd hate to have a car or be insured in that state.
That's why our insurance is actually high. My insurance increased from California, high speed, high volume California. I come to little quiet South Dakota, my insurance went up. And they said the deer and the hail.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll testify to that hail. You remember the shots I showed you? It went through the picnic tables.
Yeah.
They were plastic, but still. Motorhomes and picnic tables don't stand a chance.
Yeah. We get them.
And all everybody's doing, screw the $50,000 motorhome. They're taking their motorcycle and throwing it under the
Get under the underpass.
yeah.
I've been there, done that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shot.
Yep, there you go.
That Sean Oz posted at the beginning of the storm.
Wow.
Beginning of the storm?
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man. And it's March. Halfway
Yeah.
through March.
That's typical.
Yeah.
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 God, man.
Last May we got 3 feet in Spearfish Canyon, which is about a half hour west of me.
Yep.
3 feet in May. Yeah.
So the summer's short for you guys then.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, T-Bird will start over just for you.
Yeah.
All right, let's rewind. We're going to talk about... Oh, look who I got here.
Hey,
You
Angela.
stepped in. Hey, Angela.
Hey,
You must have dropped in on Mel's channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mel went out.
She's going to have to wait for the lag because, she's got to hear it on either that or she's just not talking. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
There she is.
Oh, shh. I hit the wrong thing.
Oh,
My bad.
Yeah.
And we can't hear Angela, so she can talk about all she wants.
You can't hear her? She ought to be able to
No.
hear her.
Can't
She
hear.
can hear us, but we can't hear her.
You got her
Can you hear her?
Yeah.
nope.
I hear her just fine.
Woman that's quiet. Wait, hold on.
Oh, you're going through StreamYards, right? Make sure you have the A.
Oh, yeah.
She heard that one. I said a woman that's quiet.
Well, it is something different,
How about that? Try now, Angela.
Say something now, Angela.
No.
Well, now I can't hear her.
Right.
Oh, man.
Right.
It's going from bad to worse.
Yeah.
Sure, this isn't.
Send her the link. Send her the link to.
Well, I did, and
StreamYard.
she tries to go into it, and it says that it's over. She couldn't get it to work.
What?
It's over.
She tried 3 or 4 times, and that's so that's.
Did
so I
you
told
send her the newest link, or did you send her the one?
I sent her the one that I logged in on.
Well, that's the problem. You're in the past, not in the future.
I don't know why I don't. Whoops.
Try Firefox browser.
Yeah.
Or Chrome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm using Chrome here.
All right. Hang on a second. Let me see. I'm going to send you the link.
I bet she's feeling dumb being full screen all this time.
There you go, Mel. Send her that very last link.
All right.
Very last one.
Yep. Love you too.
Okay, Angela.
Mean it.
Okay. Let's see. How do I do that? Whoops. Which one? Go back to this again. There we
All
go.
right.
She said minimize it a little.
Okay, Angela, I sent you another link in your email.
So you'll have to log out off of this and come back in.
I sent you another link in your email, Angela, so you'll have to log out of this vMix one and try to log into that one.
Yeah, just click on the link and it should take you right to it.
Yeah.
I don't think she's hearing Mel.
I think she's hearing.
She's hearing me because
Angela,
I can talk.
Mel sent you a link in the email, and if you log out of vMix and then log back in to the link that he sent you in your email, you should be able to get on to StreamYards and we'll be able to hear you.
I think she's still laughing at stuff 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's because she's probably hearing it on
The 15-second delay.
50 second delay, exactly.
Well, if she's listening to the show, she's listening on the delay. But if she's listening to her headset to me, it's immediate.
There you go.
Put that up again, Tater.
Do it again. Go over to your right.
There you
go.
Link in your email.
Okay, she's logged out of the vMix.
Okay.
Link.
All right.
In.
Time.
Yeah.
Ron, we got you beat here in California this year because in the 5 days,
because I mumble.
You mumble, yeah.
I think it was January. We ended up with 18 feet of snow at Mammoth Mountain.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow,
Sunrise
yeah.
Media, you getting all this? My in-laws used to live at Mammoth, at the base of Mammoth.
At the base?
Yeah,
Or you mean in town?
at the base of Mammoth Mountain.
It's pretty up there.
There's a lot of base.
Well, on 395, there's, you
Yeah.
know, that's the highway that goes through Mammoth.
Is
Yep.
that the one that got the Crystal Lake at the top?
Yeah, Crystal Lake is up there. And
Yeah, that's where Clint Eastwood filmed a movie there.
Did you know that's the Ice Capades Training Center was up there a long time ago? What I heard.
the what training center?
The Ice Capades is the
Oh.
group, the ice skating team, and maybe the
Email is
Olympics.
slow.
Some of the Olympics ice skaters too.
I remember them.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's beautiful up there, man. The
So,
houses are-
Ron, what have you got coming up in your week? Well, you're leaving out Wednesday, right?
Yeah, I leave here Wednesday morning. Gonna go home and try and get that droney shot in, and Thursday morning heading down south. Hopefully, I can land in Denver. What day are you leaving?
Wednesday morning at 12:20 a.m.
So midnight Tuesday night.
early.
Yeah. Okay. As long as there isn't. Yeah, I was a little worried with that storm. It's like, how bad's that going to affect
Well, hello,
Denver?
Jim.
Hello,
'Cause
Jim.
that's my layover.
Well, they opened the airport today. It was closed yesterday.
Okay.
Well, you can just throw Art in your baggage there.
Yeah. Carry on.
Yeah.
Art don't
Your arm and
Art don't trust my driving.
He's more than 100 watts.
I tried that with him once. He didn't like it.
Hey, you can make a fortune. Just set him on your lap and put your hand up behind his shirt, and then just talk to him.
You talk about a white knuckler.
just
His hands were locked in there. His imprint are embedded in his four-wheeler.
Mr.
yeah.
JRCs wants to
Printed
know
in there.
That was
if
the
Art
death
is going
trip
to
right
Jupiter. If you are, you're on the wrong flight.
there. Uh-oh.
Jupiter, Florida? Is that where you're going
Oh.
to, Art?
No, I'm going to Orlando.
I'm going into Orlando.
Yep.
Ron, how come your audio is so deep tonight?
I don't know.
Did you new
He's got a new mic.
You
Yeah.
got the
He's
new
been
mic.
he's got one of them testosterone mics.
Yeah,
See-
it's one of them.
Tater, this is why Art will never drive with me again. He was
he
a
looks
little nervous.
Look where that left hand is. That left hand's on
Yeah.
Ron's knee.
Yeah, like
We better not put him in the Tater Mobile. Then we have to get a crane to get him up in the Tater Mobile, and then he'd be scared shitless.
Slow down, cowboy.
he says, "Oh, I thought the meetup was there in Jupiter."
No,
No,
that's where.
that's in
It's in
Sebastian.
Yeah.
Sebastian.
Ray lives in Jupiter.
Yeah.
During the
Ray lives in
summer or
Jupiter.
whatever, or during the winter, or whatever it is.
You know, T-Bird, I was thinking the same thing. Did you strap Art across a hood like
Across the hood?
like a deer? That would have been a good video.
Thought crossed my mind.
Take it to the
The thought
checkpoint,
crossed
but
your mind.
don't tell
Oh,
nothing
Art,
to
you were
game
lucky to get out of there.
Yep. He's like, Ron, can you move a little to the left? Aren't you a little close to the edge of that mountain?
Did you rent you a car, Art?
Did you rent you a car?
You could use his crutches as a backboard.
Dude, wouldn't want to be in range of one of them.
Oh, I've got a little shoe that I use to reach the pedals when I
Oh,
rent
yeah.
a car.
Okay.
I had a
Really? It's
lady
like
down
a-
the block who had actual wooden blocks.
Yep,
She
it's
had
a
a
wooden
zip
block
slide
with
Zip tied to
elastic on it, and it's like a slipper that goes, like a
Slides
flip flop that goes over your shoe, and then I can reach the pedals.
You know what I'd do
I use
if I were
coat
you,
hanger
Art?
to pull it on,
If
and
I would
get
rent
in
that
and
car
off I go.
and just do a burnout at the first stoplight you see. And if a cop pulls you over, he feels so bad for you because you had that block of wood under your foot. You can tell him, "Look, I'm just trying to get the feel for this car." And you
Oh, I'm
probably
sure
get out of
Art's done that. Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
Art, I do have a semi-serious question. Do you have problems in a lot of cars seeing up over the hood?
Like, how do you
I
get
sit on a cushion.
Yeah.
Oh,
You do
okay.
sit on a cushion?
Mhm.
You
So
booster chair?
I'll be bringing my cushions with me too.
Otherwise known as what, Lloyd?
A booster seat.
Booster seat.
Yeah.
I was trying to be nice,
The
but
duck head is in the way all the
Them
time.
baby
there's
car
no
Good steering.
there's no being nice on Lloyd's show.
No.
You're going to hell, man. I'm telling you.
Hell in a handbag.
here's the next question, Art.
Okay.
All right. You're already sitting low in the seat. Your feet are not touching the pedal. So now you've raised your ass up. How
You're further away.
high are those shoes?
Well-
I mean,
Well, it's like a couple inches thick. Yeah. And I got the seat pulled up almost all the way.
almost clear forward. So you're driving like this?
Just about.
My
Just
friend's
about, okay.
my friend's mother, his name was Mario Costadoro. She was so short, and she drove a Volkswagen. She actually had wood blocks that were huge. They were like 4x4. You know, that went. I don't know how the hell she kept them on the pedals, but
I've seen people zip tie them to pedals.
Yeah, I've heard of that too.
Yeah.
Now on my car, I have extenders on my car that are bolted
Pedal
to
extenders.
the
Yeah.
pedals.
Bolted to the pedal.
the Ford Explorer, the Expedition, it's got a button. I never saw this before. I don't go for options. The thing has the whole thing. The pedals come up.
Kiss boots.
Yeah, Mr. JRC, that was awesome.
Good one.
Got me some Gene Simmons pictures.
Oh, and he retracted it after. Well, that's all right. I can still put it up there. It's still there.
It's
It's
good
in my
one.
chat, even if it isn't in somebody else's.
That's the
Okay,
Gene Simmons musical group, Kiss,
Yeah.
not Keep It Simple, Stupid.
yeah.
Had they finally accepted me in the DRL, the Doofus Racing League.
Doofus.
Where did you
Oh, my
get that
God.
hat?
Man, I had to beg the DRL people, and they finally got tired. It took me about a year and a half to get this hat, and even longer to get. Nurk was supposed to sign it, and he still hasn't signed it. I was like, well, damn, y'all must not want me to be a fan. Too bad. If you want, I'll sign it. Yeah, I'll send you something. I'm just
Nothing.
like, okay, nah. So I'm hoping one day I'll see him somewhere, and then
And he'll actually sign it?
I'll
Yeah.
get him to sign it. Yeah.
Hey, Lloyd,
Yeah.
check your suddenlink.net email address. And
All
there
right.
should be an email for you in there with Angela's email. You can email
All
a link direct to her, and maybe
All right.
that'll work.
Oh yeah.
Mel,
right.
do you want me to send you the StreamYard link that I got emailed?
I've sent her the StreamYard link 3 times.
Okay.
Okay. Let me get it.
Direct from Lloyd's Facebook post that he
Right.
sent.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the problem is.
Okay.
What kind of computer is she using? Do we know?
I don't know what she's using.
I was thinking if it was an iPad or something, it may default to Safari instead of Chrome. or something
I think
like
she's
that.
tried Chrome.
Ron's using an iPad Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you probably got Google on there, don't you, Ron?
Yeah, I use Chrome. Actually, I tried to. You know what? I actually tried to put it in Chrome, and it told me to use Safari.
Safari works good with it on StreamYards.
On an iPad or a phone, you use Safari.
Yep.
You cannot use, if you use an iPad or an iPhone, you have to use Safari. So
Yeah, they fixed that problem on StreamYard, so it works really nice with it now.
Okay.
yeah.
In fact, that
There
was
she
showing
is.
me. Yay!
Hey.
There you go.
Finally,
Oh, I don't know.
and we
got
can hear you.
audio. We can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
We can
Yep.
hear you.
Yep,
Yeah.
we all hear you.
Oh, sweet. Finally.
Are you in an Airstream?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you
Awesome.
suck, man. Dang, you know,
Sorry.
Airstream.
You like
Everybody's
them,
got
huh?
Full-time
Airstreams
in
are
it.
all.
The Airstreams are like the bomb.
Yes,
You
sir.
got
yeah.
that right.
Literally, shaped like one.
Coming in choppy.
A little bit, but not bad. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if it's these headphones or what.
It sounds
Oh,
good.
you're good. You're good. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, as good as
So
the
how
rest of them,
you-
anyways. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Okay.
Bye, Angela.
Bye bye.
And that was Angela, folks. It was nice having her on the show tonight. We really appreciate her patience in trying to get in here. Hopefully, she may try again.
we love you, Angela. Sorry about that.
Ah, there we go. Oops. Well, let's see. What do we got? We got a circle.
We got,
Oh, she's got to be using the MiFi and all that, right?
Yeah.
she may be, and inside that Airstream may affect it too, son.
Well, you'd think she'd get better reception with all that aluminum around her. You know, just
Okay.
catch a little.
There we go.
There you go.
I was trying
Don't
to
hit
flip
that
the
X again.
Yeah.
camera around so
Oh, yeah, nice.
show you guys, but I mean, it's
I
not
love
working
it.
here.
That
But
is nice.
That's a fancy one.
Where you at now? What state you at?
Texas.
Oh, you're just right next door.
Yeah.
Right up-
My eyes have been burning with allergies. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't intend to put you on full. I was trying to put you on full screen while you're showing the trailer. Instead, I do it while you're rubbing your eyes.
Oh,
So.
rubbing my
Oh
eyeball.
well.
At least I'm not picking my nose. Yeah, how you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Good.
Doing
Good,
all right?
good.
It's good to
We're
see
all
everybody.
here. Yeah,
got,
we're all here.
got a good panel
I see
going
those
on.
channels that are full-time RV in it, and they get millions of views.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, that's kind of how
And then-
we did some research, was looking through a lot of RV videos.
I'd be there like making a, okay, this is how we empty the toilet tank.
You watched one of those
Hey, you want to hear?
videos too?
Be like
You want to hear a funny story about that?
the Griswolds would be there with the hose at the gutter. Yep, you should have full again.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
swap stories there, Tater.
Okay.
You tell your story and I'll tell mine.
My dad
Yeah.
bought a
Yeah,
travel
Chris.
trailer that moved it in next door to my grandma's house. That was his pad. It was like a 30-foot travel trailer. And we had, you had to go out there and empty the tanks, and you had to empty like the water tank or the dookie tank first, and then you
Yep.
pulled the other one for the other one to help flush it out.
Right?
Yeah.
And I went out there one winter to do it, and I tried to tell my dad I tried it, it's not working. So finally, what happened was it froze in there.
Oh,
Right.
no.
So it was all one big solid chunk, and then he got the nickname Hockey Man from that. He planted some
Well-
grass, and it washed all the grass down into the woods behind my grandmother's house, and all the prettiest grass you ever saw come up out there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Some natural
get no,
fertilizer right there.
You didn't get no
Judy
tomatoes
and I-
growing out of that, did you?
No, he didn't.
Judy and I had an old trailer as when we were first married. We bought this old trailer, and it had a, I think it was our motorhome. It was a beat up old piece of crap. And at the time, I think I might have still been in the wheelchair, just in and out. But anyways, I couldn't empty it, and Judy couldn't either. So we stopped along we were out in the country, so we stopped along the roadside, and our cousin was camping with us. So he gets down there and he's pulling on the handle, and he's like, "What the hell? That thing's stuck." And he gets
I
it,
know whether,
and he's down there, and he gives it one good pull. The unfortunate thing was he was
slid on his
right
ass.
he was right
Oh, no.
under the spout,
Right.
face first. Just
Oh,
whoosh!
let's take
Come
one.
out of there cussing
Showers.
and everything. Oh yeah, he was. Yeah,
Hey, did it
come
have
out of
any
there
the
just-
F-sounds in there?
Yep.
The blue
Yeah.
Talk about
It
shit
was.
face.
Get some mater sauce and rub it all over you.
yeah.
That was a good one, Art. That was a good one.
Yeah, he definitely He said that was the last damn time he'd ever helped with my sewer tank. And
That
it
sounds
was.
like a real shitty deal right there.
We had a funny experience.
Well, people don't realize
And,
even the Blackwater tank will freeze.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure will.
Exactly.
We took the wrong flush hose in the wrong connector when we first started, and it was our first time, and it was late at night, so we probably should have waited for the next day to flush or hook the water up. I'm sorry, we should have waited to hook the water up.
Oh,
And so we put the water hose in the flush connection instead of the actual where the water goes.
Actually, where the water goes. Yeah.
Does it shoot up? Does it shoot up?
Yeah, it shot up.
Oh, okay.
It shot up real bad after like 30 minutes of it running, and Mom went to go flush the toilet or something. She went to the bathroom and it all. She got a face full of water. At least it was clean, you know.
Yeah. No, it's a bidet. You know.
Yosemite geyser.
Oh, it was a lot of water though. It wasn't just a little bit.
Yeah, redneck bidet.
Yeah.
What's really bad?
Bidet. That's a reverse bidet.
Reverse.
It was.
Yeah.
What's
Don't try to hook
really
up in the
bad?
dark.
Hello, Chris Wedgeworth. Is when you're out camping and it starts getting warm out, and you go to if you have, depending on what type of flusher you have, whether it's just a pedal type or the pull handle type, either one. You know, some of them have the flusher in back. Some of if you step down on that thing, you've got the lid open. Well, there's pressure from the heat building up inside, and when that thing flops open, the air comes flying up.
Yeah.
All that methane gas.
You learn to put the lid down before you flush, because otherwise you're liable to get a face full of waste.
Hey, Lloyd.
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to hear something hardcore? Back 10 years ago, when I worked at the hospital in Pennsylvania, the hospital sewer system was, I don't know, 30, 40 yards over. And I was outside one spring morning and I heard this, help. I'm like, where the hell is that coming from? And then finally I looked over. It was an open system, sewer system, and it had the metal grates, you know, there was some maintenance guy over there working on it. He slipped and fell in, and the thing is churning, and he's getting knocked around, and you know. So thank God, between myself and one of the security guards, we ran over there, got up on top, got a hold of his hand, and got him up out of there.
He got the shit beat out of him.
He did.
He was in a shit blender.
Here's the part that got me was he called his wife and said, bring me some clean clothes. He never even thought about showering. I'd be showering for the next 6 weeks. He just changed his clothes and went right back to work. I couldn't believe it.
I'm glad you said it because the poor coroner, what would he put on the death certificate? Imagine that. Trying to think of.
Yeah, he got the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
Sewage, death by something like that.
Excessive crapitis.
Yeah.
Well, I remember back in school, a couple of girls, we had a double outhouse, and a couple of girls went in one side. One of my buddies went and ran in the other side. And wasn't 10 seconds later, them three girls come running out. He come trotting out later, about a minute later, lapping like a hyena. I said, man, what'd you do? He said, I waited till one of them started peeing, and I stuck my head down by the hole, and I said, hey, can't you see I'm trying to paint down here?
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, that's terrible. Well, we managed to cover everything from kidney stones to outhouse humor.
Hey, that's a good show right there, man.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep. All kinds
That's
of
the
topics
quote of the
going on.
day. Here lies Mr. Stinky.
Exactly, John. Exactly.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
Well, we have gone over, and I don't even know if I forgot to give the shout out to
Ron.
Ron
Yeah,
Brown.
I didn't see
and
Ron in the chat.
I didn't see him in the
on
chat either. I don't know.
Ron.
I don't know if he's doing the show or not.
Oh, yeah, he's going. He's been going 15 minutes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm 20 minutes over, and I'm not going to do any shameless plugs tonight, simply because, because of after what we went through, what we've been, and this kind of silliness is the kind of stuff that Rick would have liked.
Yeah.
he was-
That's what he liked about the show.
Mm.
So sorry to
Yeah.
hear
Yep.
about.
Talking about a bunch of shit.
You're talking about a bunch of shit.
No shit.
You're all talking shit.
Yeah,
Mm.
he was rap.
Yeah, did a lot of shit talk tonight.
He'd be rolling on the floor.
Mm.
Yeah.
He would
Yeah.
be.
Lloyd,
Would
now
be.
would be a good time for you to recite the who married what shit. You don't know
Oh my
shit.
God, I can't remember that one. Have I got that one?
Mouthful. Oh, shit.
I don't. I'd
You
have
got
to.
it?
It'd take me
Shit
5
talk.
minutes to find it.
Yeah. I know what I've heard it before.
Chris is
Yeah,
right.
I posted it up on the live stream one night, and Lloyd narrated it for everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
And I've lost it, or I've got it somewhere, but I don't know where it's at.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I did that for your opening monologue, I think.
Yeah, some kind of
Yeah,
something
yeah.
or other.
And I've slept since then. I can't remember it, and I forgot where I put it. To be honest with you, so
I
I don't
absolutely hate
think
that. I
you
can't
had it.
remember one good joke I've ever heard. There are people who remember all of the good ones, you know?
Yeah, my dad.
I know,
does.
right?
I have an app on my watch that it's my go-to app.
Hey, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
I only
Yeah.
know one, and it's really bad.
Okay,
Let's hear it.
let's hear it.
Well,
Yeah.
did you hear the Energizer Bunny got arrested,
No,
No, we didn't.
or what he got arrested for?
No.
what did he get arrested for?
Battery.
You got what?
What?
Assault and battery?
He got
Assault
arrested
and
for battery.
Oh, for
Got arrested
battery.
for battery.
battery.
Oh my God, you're right. It was a bad one. That's all right.
Alexa
dad-
tells
I know.
worse ones.
My
Yeah.
dad's so.
Mhm.
He said that he was so blind that he picked up a snake and killed a stick with it.
Oh, that's good.
Dylan. Y'all.
Oh yeah.
Hell
Who's
yeah.
good at those? Carlos is good at those.
You know what frozen? You ever heard of a snow snake?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. My dad had a guy convinced on the CB radio that the snow snake actually existed, most deadly snake in the world.
Oh, like
And
a
he
snipe?
finally, at the end of it, asked, "Well, what makes it so deadly?" He says, "What crawls up your ass and freezes you to death."
Hey, Ron, weren't we going to take someone snipe hunting?
Yeah.
Who was that? You remember that, Steve?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sitting,
Adrian. We're going to take Adrian.
sitting
We'll take
right
Adrian.
above Ron.
Was it eight? Was
Oh,
it
it was
eight?
Art? It was Art.
Art.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
We're going to take Art snipe hunting.
yeah.
We actually have snipe season in Oklahoma. It's a real thing.
What?
Snipe.
Snipe.
Snipe hunting.
Slime?
Snipe.
You got to go all the way
Snipe.
back to Cheers to remember what that is.
Yeah.
Yep,
I don't know what
yep.
snipe.
All I got to do is go back to when I was about 10 years old.
I was going to say, every
Sounds like a
kid.
drink.
No, every kid that grew up in a hunting family,
Gary.
you started out with snipe hunting. Yeah.
Snipe hunting and cow tipping.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cow
Yeah.
tipping.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Never did the cow tipping, but
Oh, dude, that's a hoot.
I heard it. A
It's-
three-legged dog walks into a bar and says, "I'm looking for the man that shot my paw."
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
up
Back
there.
in those
All you got to
days,
do is pull it up there. It's there for you now.
they weren't into the cow tipping. They were into the picking up the cow flop.
Mm.
They're looking for those mushrooms.
Yeah, floppy
Yeah,
frisbee.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But we did. We would over and they sleep standing up, and you get 3 or 4 big football players at 3:00 in the morning. You go running across the field, you hit them, and they woo! They start
Yeah.
Where
flipping.
did you send it to? My email?
No, it's right there in the share.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No.
I'd love to see that, Ron.
Oh, there it is.
It's the start.
Yeah.
Mine to go do a cow tip in
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's jack
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
For some time, many of us have wondered who is jack shit. We find ourselves at a loss when someone says, "You don't know jack shit." Well, thanks to my efforts, you can now respond in an intellectual way. Jack shit is the only son of Aw Shit, who married Oh Shit, the owners of Knee Deep in Shit Incorporated. In turn, Jack Shit married No Shit. The couple had 6 children. Holy Shit, Give a Shit, Full of Shit, Bullshit, and the twins Deep Shit and Dip Shit. Deep Shit married Dumb Shit, a school dropout. After 15 years, Jack and No Shit got divorced, and she married Ted Sherlock and became No Shit Sherlock. Meanwhile, Dip Shit married Shit Happens. Bullshit traveled the world and returned home with an Italian bride. Pizza Shit. So tell me now you don't know Jack Shit.
That is awesome.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That took some thinking.
Where's my lighter? Where's my lighter?
Yeah.
I took a screen capture shot of that, so I've got
Oh,
it.
did you?
Yeah.
That is awesome,
Yeah.
man.
Well, in order to read it, I had to extend it out to full size, so I went full monitor on it. That way I was able to read it because I couldn't read it the way I have it set up. But yeah, it was a crappy story. Yeah.
I won't remember that
happens.
tomorrow. Crappy
What a
story.
shit show.
I got that.
Yeah, it is definitely a shit show.
That is
So,
funny.
Nah,
with
Lloyd, I gotta
those
go.
final words of wisdom, you got to go.
Yeah, I'm out, buddy.
All right,
Oh,
you
have a
take care.
good one.
Good
It's
night.
good to see you.
Take care,
Right,
Chris.
Chris,
Yep, we'll see you
Thanks
later.
for coming on, buddy.
stay well.
Appreciate it.
Easy.
Rest up, sir.
take it easy.
And with that, folks, I think I'm going to start winding it down. I'm just going to do the 5-minute
Aw.
timer. Actually, I may just finish up with the like the opening I did. I'll just finish up with that final tribute to Rick Halber and call it the end of a good show. And Angela, what do you got
Yeah.
coming up? Anything exciting?
I'm gonna try to hit up a lake Wednesday and
Okay.
possibly do some camping. I'm not sure.
Do you
Depends
do you
on
do
how the
any of
weather
that?
is.
Do you do any of that work camping at the national parks?
Oh no.
I read
thought
about that.
it. Yeah, kind of read into it, but I haven't really dived into the idea of doing something like that. So
What
No,
I
this
read,
is
I
not
kinda
your
need some-
show, Gary.
it's like you work,
but you get a free.
you get paid, and you get
Yeah.
to stay there free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, it's a good deal. Why not?
Okay. And we'll go with Jim. What do you got coming up? Well, we got your show tomorrow night. We're doing your show tomorrow night at 7:00 Central, 8 Eastern, 6 Mountain, and 5 Pacific. So, and Steve, anything exciting in your life?
It rained today in Southern California.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
And that's
And,
a good thing.
That's a good thing. Yeah. And Tater, what do you got going on?
Well, I've been working on doing a new commercial for a new product from the makers of Pigeon Jerky. It's called Swamp X, SWOMPX. So look for that.
Swamp Egg.
Coolness.
Swamp
I'm
X.
looking forward to that. Jim's channel name is Above and Beyond Drones. Somebody actually,
I'll
tell
post
you
it
what,
in. I'll post it in.
yeah, I was going to say, this is actually the link for tomorrow night's show. So you can
Did I do that
log
right?
into it and hit your reminder.
I had to
And that
call
will-
Steve and Lloyd to see if I even did the link right today.
Did it
I
get
don't-
better?
I don't know how I'm
I
going to
don't
get back
either.
into it. I got to log into StreamYard or something.
Yeah,
tomorrow?
you just log in your
Yeah,
screen
just go back.
and go live.
Actually, if you bring StreamYards up, it should just automatically, and you just go into your show. And
Yep.
or yeah,
That's how mine does.
easy.
That's what I'm
Logitech
hoping.
Capture also has a streaming capability, and if you have a Ryzen card, I think it has a built-in streaming software too.
Oh,
There are
okay.
so many of them, man. There's XSplit, and then NVIDIA has its own streaming now.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know what
they're
that, and
trying
it's
to-
HD audio and all this other nonsense.
Yeah, NVIDIA
Yeah.
and them are trying to capture the gaming streaming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. They're
Platform
gonna get into
category.
gaming.
Twitch or any of the other.
Okay,
Because they do
And
live
Ron?
streams to Discord and stuff like that.
right. Yeah, yeah. So Ron, you're going to be heading out.
3 days getting out of the snow and heading down to the south to the sun.
Get you a tan.
So you're going to Florida?
I am.
Man, I wish I was going.
No, Gary, only an hour, not a whole day.
Yep.
Me too. I want to go.
Be up there and just
Yeah.
get you a tan just like this.
If anybody can go, you
Sorry, my
can
boss is a
go.
jerk.
I can't
My
go.
boss is a jerk.
Hope you don't watch the stream.
He said, I don't know if you guys saw what he put up there, didn't we? Whoops, that's the
I
wrong
already
one.
tried to get time approved
Yeah.
off for March.
There we go.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
I hate it when
Turned the
But
clock
not a
ahead
day.
an hour, not a day.
We went back,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Fall
Yeah,
behind.
No, spring
Spring
forward,
ahead.
fall
back,
back.
Forward.
fall forward.
Spring forward, fall
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
Spring ahead, fall behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Leave it alone where it is today.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
There
only
will
the
be
United
the-
That's
States
Arizona.
government could take 6 inches off the top of a blanket, add it to the bottom, and think they got a longer blanket.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
I've
that's
been
it.
trying to get that set.
And remember to change your winter air in your tires to summer air.
That's right.
I haven't done that yet.
Otherwise, they'll be low.
Okay.
Because summer air is hotter air, so it expands more. It'll raise
Yeah.
the pressure.
Okay. Good idea.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
got
and be sure to check your gender fluid in your tranny.
Yeah.
Oh, I need
Yeah.
to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I dropped my tranny.
That's what she said.
Oh, I mean, Jim.
And I'm just not going to give Sunrise any
That sound-
information, and
that
now I'm
sound-
not going to say nothing about mine.
Well, you know, speaking of the winter air, summer air, best Christmas bonus I ever got. I was working for a station, part of Phillips Petroleum, and we had this old lady, and she was. Think I'm grumpy? She made me look like a sweetheart. She was one crinkle. She makes Walter from the Jeff Dunham Show look like a sweetheart.
Damn,
You know?
that's bad right there.
She was a cranky old broad, and she was rich. You know, that was the other
that's
part.
even
Because
better.
she drove this big long caddy. Well, it was a self-service station, but she didn't believe in self-service. So you got out there and you pumped her gas, and she came in. She wanted her, and I was a evening manager, and or the night manager. She came in and wanted her air changed. One of the guys come in and says, "I can't tell her that." You know, I said, "What do you mean?" She wants her summer air exchanged for her winter air. Oh, that's no problem. So I went out there and I said, "Okay, let's look at your tires." I get out my tire gauge and I sit there, and, looked at it a little bit and said, "Yeah, there we go." And checked it, and I said, drug out the tire hose. I said, "Let me hear it." And I hit shh, and then I filled it back up, and I went around all 4 tires. Did that. You're good to go. You're good to go. You're good to go until winter time.
That'll be $14.95.
Off she drove.
Yep.
She came in and told the boss how good I was and treated her so well. Now this made the Wicked Witch on the Wizard of Oz look like Glinda the Good Witch. You know, that's how cranky this old broad was. And she came in and talked about, he gave me and this is back, well, I was still in the service, and this is back in the 70s, and I was working part-time here. Well, I was working full-time there and at the Air Force, too. He gave me $100 bonus at Christmas just for doing that for her.
Man.
Yeah, so
I keep telling my granddaughter Americans are stupid. They just are. They can't even pick out Nebraska on a map. You know what I mean?
Oh, some of the
yeah.
stuff is.
There's a guy that walks along the beach and asks people the dumbest questions. I don't know who he is.
Mark Dice.
We've all seen him,
Mark
right?
Dice. Mark Dice.
Is that who it is?
Okay.
Oh, who was the Saturday night comedian that used to do the Walk of Shame? The night show host. He's a big motorcycle guy too, and I can't.
Leno.
Jay Leno. Yeah, he used to do that Walk of Shame. Go up and ask people all these questions, and they hadn't a clue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Dice on YouTube is what is who you're thinking of, Jim.
Well, didn't
Jim Lloyd
Waters
and Steve
do it?
got email.
Yeah, Jesse Waters.
Jesse Waters. Yeah, Jesse Waters
Yeah.
used to do it on the Fox show. I don't know if he
Fox.
does it on his own show now or not,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, he does.
does he still do it? So
Yep.
He's got his own show now.
What show is
Angela's
it?
back.
Jesse Waters.
Jesse Waters. Waters
Yeah.
World.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
That's
a protege of
Sean Hannity.
no,
No,
Greg Gutfeld.
Rick Elias?
the other
Greg
guy.
Gutfeld.
the no
Greg
spin zone.
Gutfeld.
The guy that did the no spin.
No,
spin
the
zone.
no spin guy.
Oh yeah,
Bill O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
a
he came off the
protege.
O'Reilly show. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
part of the O'Reilly factor,
Yeah.
and that's where he started. So, well, guys, we've done an hour and 36 minutes. I'm tired. Judy's my phone's running down. Judy's.
And kudos to him for being an intern and then ended up with his own show on Fox. I mean, that's pretty damn cool.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, Lloyd, thank you.
well,
Thank you, Lloyd.
thanks for being here.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Lloyd.
everybody. I appreciate it. Don't
Hey,
forget
thanks, guys.
his show tomorrow
Yeah,
night,
thanks
7:00
thanks for
Central.
inviting me on.
Thanks,
Well, you're
Angela.
quite
Good
welcome.
to see all you guys.
See you,
Good
everybody.
seeing you too.
Thank
Good
you,
to see
Steve.
you,
Thank you,
Angela.
Ron.
All right.
I'll see you,
Thank you, Art. Thank you, Taylor.
Ron,
I'm
in
gonna
a
go
few
ahead
days.
and
See you down in Florida, Art.
all right.
Take
I'm
care,
gonna-
everybody.
Good to
on.
see you, Tater.
See you in
Bye-bye.
Florida.
Steve, good to see you.
We're all
talk
saying
to
goodbye,
y'all
and
later.
Lloyd's kicking everybody out.
Y'all have
No,
a
I'm
good
not.
trip.
Y'all are leaving on your own.
Uh-oh.
I haven't kicked anybody out. Let me see if I can find. Where is it? Let me go to
Do
this
your-
one.
Do your closeout, Lloyd. We'll
Yeah,
we'll
I'm
get out of
going
the
to.
way.
And let me
Yep.
make sure I've got it.
Thank
so
you.
that it. All right, y'all take. Let's do that, and there we go. And with that, I'm going to close the show. I'm going to say what I always say. I'm going to say a couple of other things too. Remember to be nice. And if you haven't talked to somebody in a while, reach out to them. You never know when that might be the last time you get to talk to them. I am so glad that Judy had me reach out to Rick a couple weeks ago, and I wished I'd reached out a lot more. And remember that be kind, treat each other better than you would treat yourselves. Remember, all lives matter. And say a prayer for Rick Albert's family and for the whole drone community, because we all lost somebody great. And God bless. God help the USA. I'm the Grumpy Vlogger, and I'm out of here. Bye-bye for now.